I had to get my medicine first. Man, good morning. Good morning. What's happening, man? What's happening? So I just learned something. I just learned something. YouTube, right? They be making hella changes and shit. They be making hella changes and alterations. So when I look on my thing now, there is two cameras to go live and record and all that. It's two cameras. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit one camera. And 2 minutes go by, and ain't nobody getting notifications. Ain't nobody getting notifications. And I'm not understanding why. I'm not understanding why. So this right here, I might go live a little later. I gotta figure out, like, once and for all, why are people not getting my notifications? So, so turn on the notifications on your phone. There it is. There it is. Rockstar, send my money. All right. So I'm about to go to the car real quick and see if it builds. That's right. Hit the like button for me one time. I'm about to go to the car and get my wraps. I'll be right back. All right, man. So what's going on, man? What's going on out there? People been having like technical difficulties with the with getting their notifications. I'm trying to figure out, how do we fix this shit? How do we fix it? Like, is it on y'all end or is it on my end? Hold on. Blade Artist, man. What's happening, man? It's five of y'all, man. Who being shy, man? Chime in. Chime in. It's five of y'all. Who being shy out there? That's what's up. Blade Artist, guess what? You number one. You the first one to comment. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, man. I don't know. People's not getting these notifications, so I'm trying to figure out, is it something on my end or what? Do I gotta change something? You know, I'm a new YouTuber. I'm a new YouTuber. All right, what's happening, man? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, all right, check this out. Hold on, where you at? All right, check this out. The next time, the next time we pop up, yeah, guess who on? Guess who on? That's who on. So the thing is, like, so you get your, You get your notifications. That will see. I don't know then. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out though one time. Because I went live with like two different topics. Two different topics. I looked up, it was like 3 minutes and only like one person pop up. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? D-Lo, what's happening? They just called me in again. Amtrak smacked another one in Solano. Hold on, what the fuck? Amtrak didn't hit another person, or what the hell? That's right, Herb, you on that shit. Trey Daisy, what is it, man? You know how many people be asking me, is that the real Trey D? Is that the real Trey D from the East Side? I'm like, nah, that's the folks from Texas. So, first off, rest in peace to Pernell Whitaker. Rest in peace to Pernell Whitaker. Who know about that? My crew base killed 3 in Richmond, 1 car, damn, and then in Hayward. You more than just a cracker for the hills, Herb. You a supporter. You a supporter, man. I appreciate you. Jack Sorrell from Kansas City, 913. That's what's happening. Sweet peasy. What's going on with y'all? What's happening, big fella? Pernell Whitaker. So Pernell Whitaker, right? If you look at like Floyd Mayweather, or Floyd be fighting, and motherfucker, and he start to go on one, and they start thinking, and he be like, when he doing all that shit, man, that come from Pernell Whitaker. But the thing is, they come in threes. They come in threes. Or do y'all believe that? They come in threes. So the day before that, we had Pops. Today, we have Pernell Whitaker. Who else? Man, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Hit that like. Actually, you know what? Oh yeah, and he was hit by Herb. You talking about people getting hit? Shit, Pernell got hit by a car. Tapping in from East Side bombs, and that's what's happening 2 times. Man, I fuck with the horoscopes too. I fuck with the horoscopes. I'm gonna tell you. Look, I fuck with the horoscope. Test me. What's your sign? And I'll tell you about you. So what's your sign? And I'll tell you about you. Let's see if Dirty knows a little something about horoscopes. Black Nathaniel from Gordon, what's happening? Capricorns, good peoples. I'm gonna just say y'all good peoples. Y'all are good at navigating through a lot of the bullshit. Scorpios. Scorpios is like this. They'll be hella cool with you. Like they'll be cool with you. And when they strike, you never see it coming. You'd be like, oh yeah, everything was cool. And then you'd be like, when they finally strike, you'd be like, ooh, like what I do to get that? Like, ooh. Let me see. I know I have a Pisces female. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about Pisces females. I don't. A patro, a poach, a patropa, a patropa. I'm gonna say that's how you say that. What language is that? A patropa. But I have heard about Scorpios. That part. But let's get back to Purnell. Let's get back to Purnell now. Purnell, like, he was dope as shit. But the thing is, celebrities die in threes. So did I miss a celebrity that passed? Or was that the third one? Or is another one coming? Or is another one coming? Y'all see me. Y'all know I'm spitting, right? Y'all know I'm spitting. Mid-grade blues. Against the grain. What's happening, man? Another one is due. It's true. That shit crazy. I remember somebody told me, man, they said celebrities die in threes. I'm like, nah, that's some bullshit. They looked up one day and it was true as shit. Have you ever had any days?
All that. I'll get you a contractor, man. That's gonna take care of all this.
Have you ever had any days where you couldn't get any weed? Man, I don't remember none, but man, I don't remember no days I couldn't get no weed. But I'm pretty sure there might be one in the last like that's like medicine, man. You gotta have your weed. Against the grain, the boxer Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker. Just I took a picture with Floyd Mayweather, had a good night, and next thing you know, he stepped out, he gets smacked, hit by a car, right? No charges filed on the person that hit him. No charges filed. So I mean, he must have really been like out of pocket. Like he must have been in the street drunk or something, but no charges filed. A clean kill. A clean kill. Rest in peace, Pernell. But they do come in threes, though. They do come in threes. Man. Yeah, matter of fact, that's his name, Sweet Pea. Yep. Yep. That's his nickname, Sweet Pea. Man, resin is some strong shit. Resin is the bottom of the bottom, the like say you get to the end of the blunt. All that black, tarry, gunky, weed, smoky, that's resin. That shit is strong as shit. Eric Blackie said we can't get no weed. Where you at? Where you at? He said Sweepy from our hood. Oh, is that right? Sweepy from Virginia. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. If you look at some of Sweet Pea's highlights, his footage, because once I seen it pop across the screen, like I'm like, man, let me see. I always heard Pernell Whitaker growing up, but I never really like seen no fights. As soon as I seen a fight, I was like, who is that? Mayweather? Is that Mayweather? Wait, hold on. Oh shit. And he was doing this like you could have put Mayweather and Pernell Whitaker next to each other when it comes to defense. When it comes to defense, I know you seen Mayweather play with people when he be like, stick his face, shake his head, dump back. Man, that was Pee Wee was doing that shit. I think he was talking about my Relly Red from the Haven on your last story. Oily skin, kind of big, long hair, and loud. let's see. Red was bald headed. Matter of fact, I'm almost sure Red couldn't. Red was bald up top. But he's tall, about 6'7", brown skin. But he been locked up. He had been locked up since the 90s, though. Since the 90s. Eric Lackey, man, where you at? Where you at, man? I might bless you with some of that. Where you at? The other thing I want to talk about, right, is how does it feel? How does it feel? Because I suspect that everybody was affected the same that has been locked up. Everybody, because here's the thing, right? I'm getting out of the locked up mode. Like, it's starting to worry me every time I look back at prison. It's starting to worry me because I think that's what it's supposed to do, like a defense mechanism. Once you start talking too much about prison, you'd be like, ooh, man, I don't even like thinking about that. It's getting to that point. But I think it's like that because them feelings. How does it feel? For y'all that's been locked up before, you get locked up, you in the back of the car, you get downtown to the police station, they booking you in, then you get in the cell, bam. And you got that free phone right there. You gotta get in line. Then you get on the free phone, hope that you can remember some numbers. Hope that you can remember some numbers in your head. Then when they go up to you going upstairs or you're going wherever, you hoping that you get a cool celly. And in some places you hoping that you ain't getting the enemy as a celly because it's gonna be on right when you get up in that thing. So it's like, how does it feel? Then you with the cell and you realize, I'm not hungry, I'm stressed out. You got court in 2 days. You don't know the charges fully against you. You don't know if they went back in the car and searched shit and found some more. You're thinking of a way out. At the same time, you're kicking yourself in the ass because you wasn't thinking. How does it feel? Shit. Then all of a sudden, the next day, the 2 days go by. Early in the morning, you hear your name for court. You go get on the bus or you go wherever and you get in front of this judge. And depending on your crime, they finna serve you and you know it. How does it feel? Then you go back to the unit and your head is down. You looking slightly depressed. It's hella other people in the pod and they're looking at you. They're like, man, another one. The judge must have gave him some bad news. Man, how does it feel? You're looking at how it feels. It hurts. It hurts. Then you waiting. You waiting for hella long to go to your next court date. So now you gotta mix in and mingle and chop it with people, get on the phone, and try to appear like you're not worried about your next court date. You playing basketball, you gambling, you watching TV, you reading books, but in the back of your mind, you worried as shit. How does it feel? Tell me. I used to look out my window in the county jail, right? Out my window, I watched the federal building in California, in Sacramento. I watched the federal building being built from the ground up. From the ground up, the federal building was right outside my county jail window. Because in Sacramento, they right next to each other. But to the right, but to the right of the county jail was the Greyhound. I mean the Amtrak, the Amtrak. And I realized that at 18 years old, I had a little bit of money, and I could have traveled, but I fucked it off and stayed with a Sacramento frame of mind, and never went nowhere, never traveled. So I used to look out my county jail window and watch that train come and go, come and go. Like, damn, I should have been out there on that train. And then I used to look out the county jail window, right? I was on the sixth floor, and I was on the seventh floor sometimes. I was on the fifth floor sometimes. But you could see the cars. Outside your county jail window, you could see the cars on the street. And I used to play games. Like, I'd be like the red team versus the gray team. But it'd be gray Camrys versus red Camrys. And I would watch the cars go by. And I'd be like, and I keep scoring my head. That was a game I played with myself with the cars. And I used to learn people, like what people was doing. Like I used to see, man, it was this Mexican bitch. She was hella thick, because I guess the jogging trail was like right by the county jail. And every day, like clockwork, 12 o'clock, her thick ass would come jogging by, and I'd be in my county jail window like, damn, she hella bad. How does it feel? Can't go out. And on top of that, I'm claustrophobic. So I'm in this cell, hella high in the sky, looking out the window. Stuck. Man. So then when it comes time to take your deal, you got to go through a mental transition. Like, all right, man, I'm about to start this journey, man. Fuck. I'm about to start this journey. You done took your time. Now you on the bus. Getting actually the van, going to Tracy, and the same process repeats itself. There's a lot of people that go to Tracy like clockwork, like once a year they in Tracy. To me, when I came back to Tracy, that shit all looked different. They had changed Tracy around a little bit. Like the R&R, it had switched to a whole different spot. But I'm in Tracy again. And I remember my last experience. And I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy. What yard do I go to? What homies is here? Damn, I gotta get my visit. You can't get no visits in Tracy, except for behind the glass. And it take hella long to get approved for you to get your visitor approved to come in there. How does it feel? Ain't no TVs. Ain't no radios. Ain't none of that shit. Just you in your cell with your cellie and some books and some legal work and shit. There's phones in there, but you got to kick out some money to get on the phone. Like what I was doing is I knew everybody that had a phone, right? So they selling their phones like $5 for an hour. So I'm just doubling up. Look, I can get you on the phone for $10. I need all soups, cookies, and zoom zooms, wham whams, and I got you. And because I was a tier tender, I was able to move the phone around, and I was able to eat and get on the phone. But still, how does it feel? What if you don't have? Everybody was not fortunate. So what about the person in the cell? I had the homie Kareem, right? The homie Kareem. I was a tier tender, so I ran all 3 tiers. And the homie Kareem, man, his mom died. Bro. And they called. I remember when they called him to the counselor's office to tell him. So based on the homie, what's up, homie? What's up, man? Y'all good? They go in the cell. I come up behind him, and he just had his face in his hands. He was like, blood, my mom just died. And she was all I had. My mom just died. She was all I had, blood. I can't get in contact with nobody. I just need you to call. Man, look. You see him? Look, man, look. He better not run at me. Oh, my mama, he better not run at me. Go that way. Go that way. Yeah, but get up out of here. Raise up. Y'all see that shit, man. Y'all know I got a thing with squirrels, man. You know, look, man, you know you look. Don't play. This motherfucking squirrel came down the stairs. The other one came off the tree. He didn't want no problems, but that's shit. I got weapons around me now. Hey, uh, my PayPal. Look, I don't really deal with PayPal, man. I don't really deal with PayPal like that. I can get to it if you send it to it. That's more power to you. Thank you, but I'm having complications with my PayPal right now. So the best way is Cash App or Super Chat. Super Chat, YouTube take a cut, but the Cash App goes straight to me. But I appreciate everything, though, man. But anyways, Kareem, right? I had to look in his face and watch him be strong day after day after day. And his mom died, the funeral, and man, look, I broke myself, but it was cool because I was making money from nothing. So, I cleared out my shelf to make sure he had some phone time every day to communicate with his family. And then it got to the point where he just needed to communicate, so he was getting on Facebook and shit. But that was one of my worst fears. That was one of my worst fears, and man, I had to really like eat it, because that shit made look. I did not even want to go to a cell. Like I didn't, but I knew I had to because it was the right thing to do. So I used to take a deep breath. I went to a cell, like, boy, because I have a tendency to feel other people's pain. Like I have a tendency to feel other people's pain. Like if you going through it, it's like I damn near feel like I feel what you going through. I can't help that. So when I would go to a cell, it'd be like, bruh, I mean, I don't know what to say, but anything I could do to help, that's what I do. So how does it feel? So how does it feel? That's how it feels, man. You don't want to be in no cell getting the letter that your loved ones done died. You don't want to be fucking up like that. How does it feel? Man, that shit hurts. And he's not the first person that I've seen their mom just up and die on them. She's not the one. She's not the only one. So that's why if I knew how it felt when I was younger, if I knew how it felt before some of the decisions that I made, I wouldn't have made them decisions. I wouldn't have made them decisions. Man, when I was young, I was truly the definition of bad. I was the definition of bad. But I didn't have nothing to go off of. Like I didn't know anybody that had truly done like a stretch. I knew people that was going to juvenile hall when I was making my decisions and choosing my life course. If they would have told me you about to do 17 years for some robberies, I would have been like, you know what? Nah, bruh, I'm cool. And I would have drew my boundary lines way back then. But because I didn't, it led me down that road to prison and everything that's attached to prison. Like I really believe in my past life, I was a square. I really believe I was a square in my past life. And I try to tell people, look, man, I'm a square, man. They'd be like, nah, bro, you're not no square. I'd be like, but I like the square things and I like the cool people. And they like, yeah, that's all cool, but you're not square. So, man, when I look back and reflect, if I had somebody to tell me something that would have deterred me from going down that road, it would have been somebody telling me, bruh, 17 years, when you get out, you're going to be this old, it's going to be like this. And look, man, I wrote this rap when I was 18, when I was 18, and I didn't know when I was coming home. When I was coming home, I ain't gonna give it to y'all like how it really go, but I'ma speak it to y'all. I say, when I get out, what I'm gonna do. I say, well, it's about my due date, and I'm stepping about the gates. Been down for the count about a decade, and things is looking strange. Feeling like I'm lost and ready to slide back. Can't get no cracker tracking back. I can't get no crackers. Crack been cracked down since way back. Money's obsolete and everything's on plastic. This shit is already getting to my head and things about to get drastic. Feeling like I left my family back in the pen. Cause I promised my big homies that I wouldn't come back again. It seems that everybody know that I'm fresh out. Must have a scarlet letter P for parole up on my chest now. Things about to get hard. Things about to get restless. Hope I don't get caught up for leaving a nigga chestless. Took a hit of some new age shit. Hell, I thought it was weed. 5 minutes later, the contact hit. I was walking on my knees. I really thought I was tripping when I seen a flying car. Been down since 97. Now it's 2014 R. They gonna give me some GA cause I need it. Cause this world is just too new to me and I'm feeling claustrophobic. At first I was thinking on the meds in the pen. But now I think I'm needing them real cause the world is crumbling in when I get out. I wrote that in the 90s. And I said, when I get out, moms will be like 50. Sister have like 3 kids. Little brother hardly know me, but show me love like he would to a stranger. Looking at me with curious eyes, want me to explain a simple question. Where the hell you been? Ever since 97 when I was only 10. Believe me, bro, if it could have been a better way, you would have had a role model to bring a smile upon your face. When I sat in my cell, tears fell. When I thought about all the things I should have did different so I wouldn't have went to jail. Hard times make you think of the ones that's close to you. But it make me think about when I get out, what I'm going to do. I wrote that in 1998. 1998. That's how far ahead I had to think. But that's how far you have to take your mind outside these walls because you about to experience some real trauma. Level 4, you're gonna experience trauma. Hopefully it's not trauma like physical trauma to you, but from just being in that environment, you're gonna feel trauma. You're gonna see some shit that's gonna fuck you up. How does it feel? Nah, bro, I don't want that. Hell no. Hell no. When you look back and you honestly think about like how it feels, man, that's almost insane to be talking about prison all the goddamn time. Hell no. Motherfucker gotta have an ass back of crazy to be doing that. Fuck that shit. We about being happy on this motherfucking channel, but if people can learn from my truth, learn from my pain, so be it. That's what it is, man. Other than that, man, I gotta get up out of here, man. Y'all done hit me in the emotional bone, man. I gotta go smoke this one off, man. Cause I done went deep, man. I apologize. I apologize for going there with y'all, man. But I just, hey, it was that time. I had to get it off my chest, man. I appreciate y'all. All right, man. I'm gone. I'll be back probably by like 5, 6 o'clock. Happy Halloween, man. Check the kids' candy and all that good stuff. And tax them 25%. Dirty weather.